What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, then welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for choosing to hang out with me for this video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what is inside of my Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM. If you couldn't tell, this guy is extremely full. I have stuffed it up. I am definitely using the size of this bag to its full capacity. And I love it. I love being able to carry every single essential item that I think I will need for a day with me. And I kind of wanted to wait to film this video until I knew what I really wanted in here, because with a bag of this size, it's a little bit deceiving as to how much you really need in here. So you kind of have to draw a fine line when filling this, because you have so much space that you kind of just want to throw everything in there and just be able to walk around carrying everything. But I have had this bag for 2 months now, and I've kind of realized what I need in there, what I don't need in there, and what I will sometimes bring in there for certain situations. So I'm really excited to show you guys what's in here. Let's get started. The first thing I would like to show you is an inside view. So here's what it looks like on the inside of it. I'd say it's pretty organized. The Samorga insert definitely helps achieve that organization. And once I show you guys what's in here, I will take out the insert and put everything back in here and show you guys how it would look without the insert, because the insert definitely gives the bag a very structured and stiff look. So ever since I got the insert, I've been using it, and I have never seen what the bag would look like with all this stuff in there minus that insert. So I am kind of curious to see what it'll look like as well. But for now, let's get started with what is inside. All right, so the first thing that I am pulling out is my Erin Condren Life Planner for 2016-2017. I keep this with me all the time. I am going to be switching over to a new planner for 2017. And the new planner that I'm switching over to is quite bigger. So I'm hoping that I will still have enough room in there for that new planner, but I always keep my planners with me. I just like having them. I like being able to write in there in the car or at my son's sporting events, just keep up to date with what I have going on in my life. So keep that in there. And then in that same section of the organizer, I have this little notebook. And this I received from Victoria's Secret. It was like a free gift for being a card member of theirs. And I think I got this 2 years ago, but I finally decided to start using it. And I love it. It's so sparkly. The glitter is like a smooth texture, so there's no loose glitter falling in the purse, which is really nice. I definitely would not have this in here if glitter was shedding from this. But the reason I keep this in here is because it holds all of my grocery lists. So yes, I keep that in there. Definitely something that I need in there. And then in between the insert, the organizer, and the side of the bag, I have this scarf. I keep this scarf with me all the time just in case I'm cold or I want to dress up an outfit a little bit. It's just an army green, basic color that can really be worn with anything. So I like having this tucked in there. In one of the pockets I have this little pouch, and I have quite a few pouches in here, you will see shortly. But this I received from Ipsy. What I keep in here is hand lotions. I only have 2, but I also have a sanitizer. This first one is from Bath & Body Works, the True Blue collection, and this one really works in getting my hands hydrated and soft. If my hands are super dry, I will definitely reach for this one. And then I also have this one. This is Hello Beautiful by Bath & Body Works. It's in the little hand lotion sleeve that they sell, and this one has a really nice strong scent. So depending on what I'm looking for in a hand lotion, I have both available right here. And then I have a little pocket back hand sanitizer, again from Bath & Body Works, and it has a little hand sanitizer sleeve on there. So I keep all 3 of these right in there. I figured if any of these were to open, they would open inside of here, They wouldn't ruin the bag, they wouldn't ruin the organizer, so keep those in there for safety, and it's pretty convenient to just pull this out and get what I'm looking for. The next pouch is another Ipsy pouch, and this one I received, I think this was like one of my first Ipsy bags that I received, but I really like this one. It's pretty basic. And in here, I keep all of my highlighters and pens. Like I said, I use my planner quite often when I'm out, and I have a color code system in my planner, and so it's nice to always have some highlighters on hand when I am using my planner. So these I'll keep in here. Again, if any of the caps or pens were to open or leak or anything, they would just leak and open up in here, and nothing would be ruined in the bag, which is a big thing for me. Okay, and then there's a really tiny little thin pouch in the organizer, and in there I just have a little lip liner. This is the Rimmel London brand in East End Snob. I am obsessed with this color. This is by far my favorite lip liner, so I always have one of these on me. I probably have a couple more in the purse somewhere. Moving on to the center strip of the organizer, I have my wallet, and this is a Kate Spade wallet. Matt purchased this for me for Christmas last year. I think this was part of their holiday collection. It is super sparkly. Again, it's that smooth glitter, so no glitter is falling off. And then I have a little keychain on there that I purchased from Amazon. It's a little like white fluff ball. And then there's just a little ballerina right on there. Super cute, I think. But in here, I just have all of my credit cards, debit cards, insurance, stuff that I don't use often, but I like having with me, more of like my store credit cards. And then the next center pouch has this little accordion folder, and this I purchased from Target 2 years ago. And in here you can see I keep quite a lot. I have all of our coupons in here. So this first section is for our returns. If I'm returning something, I will stick the receipt right in there so it's not floating around or gonna get lost. And then I have grocery coupons, coupons for Aiden, like Chuck E. Cheese. I have coupons for Matt, Home Depot stuff. Then I have coupons for myself. I have my Victoria's Secret coupons in there, and I think probably Bath and Body Works. I have some restaurant coupons, our house coupons for like the grocery store, and then Home Goods, my like little Home Goods reward coupons I have in there. In the back there, I have a little notebook in case I need to jot anything down. This really isn't too necessary, but it fits right in there, so I keep it in there. And then I have a checkbook. So this little guy definitely holds quite a lot. It's come in handy a lot to have this, just because whenever we receive a coupon, I will just file it in here, and when we're out, we always have our coupons ready. So this is definitely a necessity for me to keep in this bag. And then the third middle section of this has my Ray-Bans, and they're just aviators. They are in like a bigger size, I think like 62 or 65 mm. I like these ones because they pretty much go with everything. The next thing that I have is another pouch, and this is a Coach little wristlet, and this I purchased from the Coach outlet mall last winter. This just carries a couple of my makeup essentials. At first, when I first started using this, I had my entire makeup bag in here, and my makeup bag has a lot in it. It's got like a couple eyeshadows, it has a few different mascaras, and some bronzers, some highlighters. It's just got a lot in it, and when I was carrying that around, I was never using all of those things. So I decided to use this one because it is quite smaller than that makeup bag, and it just fits what I need. So I have a little compact right here by Physicians Formula, and then I have two little Ipsy like sample mascaras, and I have another lip liner. This is an Ipsy lip liner. It is by the brand Ofra. And then I also have a Ipsy eyeliner. So the last thing I have in here is a little kabuki brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I just use this with the little face powder from Physicians Formula. And so This is small enough. It just has like the basics in case I need to touch up. This is kind of in here just as a trial for now. So far I've never had to reach in the bag for a touch up. And then I have a little like bucket thing of gum. This is the Icebreakers Ice Cubes in spearmint flavor. And then in one of the pockets I have this headband. This headband I purchased from Von Maur, I believe, last year. And I really love having headbands with me. I did a what's in my bag, my Kate Spade. It was like a smaller purse, but I'm pretty sure I had this headband or the black version of it in that bag. And yeah, I always keep a headband with me. You never know when I'm gonna have like a bad hair day, and this can conceal a lot. So always make sure to have this nice and rolled up and tucked in there. And then on the outside of the insert, there are some more pockets. So in the first pocket, I have another little pouch. And this is a Coach little wristlet, I guess. And in here, I have all of our gift cards. So I just like to have them on me in case we end up at a spot that we have a gift card for. So keep those right in there. And then on the side of the insert, I have the wristlet that comes with the bag. And this carries all of my essentials. Pretty much this is for when I'm running out really quick to pick Aiden up from school, or even if I have the bag with me, but I'm just running in and out like of the post office or something really quick, I will just stick this in the trunk, pull this out of the bag, and I have everything that I need. And I am going to be doing a video of exactly what is inside here, because I would consider what's inside here to be my like ultimate essentials to have on me all the time. So stay tuned for that video. But yes, this stays in here, but when I need to grab and go, this goes with me and they separate. And then underneath the Louis Vuitton pouch that it came with, I have a little selfie stick. This has come in handy a lot. It's fun to have. They get some good group shots, I think, so it doesn't take up much space. It's nice and slim. I purchased this one from Von Maur. It was like covered in really pretty mint colored rhinestones, but the rhinestones are falling off, sadly, but it still works for what it is needed for. All right, and then in the zippered part of the bag, I have a few more things. Again, another pouch. This again is from Ipsy. I really like this like red pleated one. It goes with the bag really nicely. And in here, I have quite a few things. So I keep a little travel size Victoria's Secret perfume. This is in the scent Rush. And then I have two little to-go toothbrushes, which are really nice to have with me. And then I have a few lip products. So this first one is from Bare Minerals, and this one I believe I received for a birthday from Ulta or Sephora. It's a really like sheer color, and it gives some plumping sensation. So this one's nice to have. And then I have the Vivid Matte Liquid by Maybelline. It's a nice bright red color. And then I have this NYX Butter Gloss. This one is like a staple color for me. It's very neutral and nude, easy to wear with pretty much anything. And then I have a little Ipsy lip gloss. This is by The Balm, and it is in the shade or color Meat Matte Hues. So it's a nice matte gloss or lipstick. So yeah, those all stay in here. And then still in that pocket, I have a phone charger. And this phone charger has been a lifesaver to myself, my husband, my brother. So I always want to have that on me. And so here is the bag all emptied out. I just love this bright red, bold color. I think there's something so sophisticated and classy about the contrast between the dark brown and then seeing like the pop of red come through. So then on the front of the bag, I have another little bag charm, and this one I got from Amazon as well. Amazon has them for super cheap. I've seen like the little fluffy puff balls or whatever at a bunch of different stores like Macy's, Von Maur, and they're really expensive. And if you just search for them on Amazon, you'll find them much cheaper, and the quality seems pretty good. So this one is like a little faux leather tassel. It's got some really pretty diamonds on there, and I'm just quickly looking to see if any of the diamonds have fallen out, and it looks like they haven't. So here is what that looks like. So like I mentioned, since this is so big, it's hard to kind of determine what needs to be in here and what doesn't. When I first started using this, I kind of just wanted to fill it up and just carry my entire life in here. So I would carry like my Beats, headphones, my camera that I'm filming with right now, my YouTube planner, my entire makeup case like I was mentioning. And it does definitely get heavy. The bag is really light itself, but since it's got so much room, you're just tempted to just have everything in there. And so I'm kind of realizing slowly what I really need in there, and I'm sure there will be a few changes, you know, throughout time, but I am still as in love with this bag as I was when I filmed my first video, which definitely received a lot of drama. That video has received more dislikes than I think my entire channel combined, but I love it. I definitely have not had any regrets with this purchase. I love carrying it. It makes me feel happy when I have it on. I feel like it dresses up any outfit, really. First, Matt didn't know if I would really get so much use out of it just because it is so big and it can be really bulky and heavy, but he has been pleasantly surprised as well with how much I've been able to go out with this bag, and he's always surprised when he asks for something and I'm able to pull it out of this. It's like the never-ending bag of stuff. Even he is able to just throw some stuff in here when he's out with me, and it just fits everything, literally. So this has been a lot of fun to have. I think that this will be a bag that I will want in my purse collection for all of my life. I have experienced no issues with this yet, even though I have only had it for about 2 months. I think it still looks in incredible shape. And then here is the insert. And then you can definitely see once the insert is out, it loses its shape, but it does become a little bit more floppy. It does become a little bit more lightweight, and it looks not as structured and stiff. So I do like the look with it in and with it out. I did want to show like exactly how many little bags I have in here. And I think whether you decide to use the Samorga insert or not, having a good amount of bags is kind of necessary with it, because especially without the organizer, the bag kind of becomes like an endless pit. And so I do suggest having lots of pouches to just separate everything and keep everything somewhat organized. As long as you have a few little cheap pouches like this, just to keep the organization going, I think that's all you really need. Okay, so here is an overview of everything that I have inside of my bag. So this kind of gives you a pretty good picture of how much I am able to carry with me. And now we're going to stuff all of this inside of the bag. Alright, so here you can see there is no organizer in here, but since I do have a lot of stuff, this all does kind of lay nicely. It's just kind of, the problem happens when you pull stuff out, everything kind of adjusts and it's not as perfect. So I wouldn't say that the insert is completely 100% necessary, but just to avoid some frustration and having to constantly organize it and redo it, I think the Samorga insert is definitely nice to have. Here's what it looks like without the insert in, but with all the stuff in. As you can see, it is still nice and structured, just not as like boxy looking. So now I'm going to take all this stuff back out and put the Samorga insert back in, and then show you how I pack it. Alright, so here is the bag, once again, all organized. I'm very used to now where everything goes and how all of this is set up, so it's pretty easy to pack once this insert is inside of there. So whether you use the insert, the Samorga insert, or another organizer inside of there, I always enjoy just seeing like people's systems for keeping their bag organized. One thing that I do like about having this insert in here is if I did want to just use it for a couple items, I can literally take out the entire insert and everything's out except for my scarf and my Louis Vuitton wristlet, if you can kind of see that in there. So that's a really nice feature about having this. If I wanted to just use this as more of like a slouchy bag for a night out, I definitely wouldn't need all of this stuff with me for a night out, so I could just quickly grab the things that I might need, like my sunglasses or my makeup, throw it in here, and then it becomes a really nice light slouchy bag. But once I'm ready to carry all this stuff back with me, I just have to stick this one insert in here. So here you can kind of see a better view of what's inside of the actual insert. I have never yet worn the bag like folded in. I think it takes away from the overall appearance. I don't know. I feel like if I wanted to have the bag look like this, I just would have gotten the smaller version or one of the smaller versions. And I've also never used this little clip yet, but I really like having this. In just a few more weeks, we will be traveling. Matt, Aiden, and I, we are going on our little unofficial honeymoon, and so I will definitely be using this as my carry-on. Once I figure out what I'm going to include in here and bring with me, I will do a what's inside of my carry-on featuring this bag. And I don't know, guys, honestly, after having this bag and finding so much joy in the bag, I am so tempted to one day take back my original idea of never wanting or needing to buy another Louis Vuitton, and I would love to add to my collection. I know it won't be for a while because they are super pricey and extravagant and not necessary, but one day I would like to add another bag to my family. So hopefully I'll be still doing YouTube then, and I can show you that. I already know which one I would love to get. So that about does it for what's inside of my Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm sure I will be doing like updates to this because I do think that as my life changes, what is inside here will probably eventually change as well. But for now, my review on this is still as good as it was the first day that I purchased this, except I'm probably loving it even more now. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and join my YouTube family. Also, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I look forward to my next video, and I will talk to you guys in the comment section. Take care. Bye.